And we got these two players on the map, ladies and gentlemen, in the bottom left-hand side of Last Refuge, our starting map in this best of 5 from Korea is FoCuS. Bet he would love that DreamHack title. It's been a while since he got a tier 1 trophy, but same goes for this guy in the upper right. What Fly will come out today? Will he lose his Blade Master 7 times in a row? He's starting on the upper right hand side. Let's go!
And as was sort of to be expected, both here going with the heroes that we would have assumed, or at least I would have. FoCuS has really been a big fan of the FoCuS in this matchup for a long time, was the first guy, or one of the top first guys, who really embraced this fully from all those ladder legends like Kiwikaki and others. And the fact that Fly plays Blade Master here on LR, which again is one of the best Farseer maps, quickly leads me to believe that he might be fully playing Blade Master and may have fully moved away from FS in this match.
I don't dare to do any predictions anymore in this matchup, Primo. I thought I figured this out when people play Farseer, when people go Blade Master, and then there was FoCuS just turning everything around of what I believed. So maybe it's a preference thing when it comes to players. Maybe you want to trick your opponent, you want to counter your opponent, even though you know that one of the heroes is better on a certain map. If you have a timing against that worked out for you, laid out for you, this can still work even though the map is speaking against it. So yeah, I am, as so often, clueless.
Yeah, it's gonna be very interesting here, and also very hard to read like what to expect from these two players against each other. Now they have a lot of experience against one another, so there's going to be a lot of mind games here coming into this as well, which for anyone other than these two is going to be very hard to interpret. Starting off with the headhunter kill would be nice. Look at that block with the grunt in position. The headhunter should be going down, and now, oh, he had the chance there to block the wall, but didn't want to commit to it. Interesting. Fly showing restraint, doesn't want to lose his first grunt to just get a headhunter kill. That would of course be a favorable trade for FoCuS.
Okay, that must be a feel-good moment in the early game for FoCuS with the wolf block, with the save. Of course he's under pressure, but that's just the nature of playing against the Blade Master in the early game, and this Blade Master is not stacking up too much. Yes, circlet and gloves, that's nice, but he's not creeping. Of course, a lot of experience is saved for later when the Shadow Hunt needs to soak up that experience. FoCuS is very, very well aware that the Blade Master is still here, trying to save this headhunter. Can you save him, buddy? Run! The toothpick kills his own friend, but hey, no experience to the blade.
Yeah, very aggressive early game, which is something that a lot of orcs playing Blade Master against Farseer prefer. Once the Farseer gets level 3 for the level 2 wolves, bundle that with a couple of headhunters, that's very strong timing. Hitman, for example, sometimes plays it the other way, trying to just creep up and stack up the blade as much as he can himself, but Fly here playing a very aggressive early game, I think that makes sense, especially on this map. And taking out some headhunters early is wonderful. Good block here, making it hard, but this headhunter will still be going down. 2 headhunters falling in the early game, kind of standard.
So far, pretty entertaining early game. The grunt, ooh, calculated nicely. Wolves are still chasing. It's a nice little dance, you know, it's not a slow blues, it's quite action-packed in the moment. We got Fly with a tier 2 finish now. It goes for the Shadow Hunter. Spirit Lodge, of course, following that up. On the other side, FoCuS still staying true to the Headhunters. No tech building yet. And a Fire Lord. Okay.
Fire Lord power push. Okay, all in. Here we go. There's going to be no transition here. This is as all in as it gets. One Borrow taking a lot of damage right away. You have to repair that instantly. Grunts not in the bad position. One grunt, or not in the very good position, I should say. One grunt way in the back, couldn't attack. Borrow goes down. Supply stuck now is Fly. He wants to get the Shaman out. but now he can't.
Exactly, he's waiting for the shaman. There's so many summons in FoCuS's army, of course, the wolves plus the lava spawns, and the shaman would get rid of them with just the snap of their fingers with the dispel, but it's not coming. He's supply blocked. That will take some time. Fly is getting some kills on the headhunter. That is reduced damage and, of course, experience as well, but Blade Master already in danger, but Fly is pulling the peons. The working men tear down the tower for once, but for how long can he withstand that pressure?
Once again, cutting it close with the Blade Master, but of course, Fly, the master of that, gonna fall back to the shop, which is a little bit off base, so it takes him a while to get there. But a lot of time was bought. Headhunters were killed, towers were delayed. Farseer is now level 2, we're gonna have Chain Lightning as well, but the Burrow kill was really a big deal. Slowed down the Shaman production by so much, it's gonna finish in the second. Blade takes out another unit. He's got the heal potion as well. Mana potion on the Shadowhunter, all about healing here on the Blade to find these kills. Gets another one, dropping low again. Chain Lightning comes in, not enough for the kill. Blade Master needs to go into Windwalk, and perfect saves here by Fly, playing this wonderfully. And now Shaman about to come out, but the grunts pretty much all dead.
Oh man, I love how both players are doing this. Fly defending really, really nicely, but also FoCuS constantly putting the lava spawns on units, nothing else. So he gets good value out of them. They're very expensive summons with 150 mana. If you have a mana pool of 270, that's not even 2 initial sets of lava spawns. But alright, we try to go for the burrows again. Can they split? Oh, this is the importance of the shaman. Gets rid of that one immediately. And Fly, he's not willing to fight at the moment. He wants to catch reinforcements, but without crowd control spells, that's a little rough, and another burrow falls.
Little mistake there by Fly. Didn't start the next shaman before the burrow went down. He could have started, but missed the timing. And now 2 towers standing in the back. Trying to go for the Farseer perhaps? No, not really. Changes his mind, falling back further towards the north. Again, that supply block gonna slow down Fly quite a bit. Everything losing a lot of HP over here. Doesn't have a heal scroll. Needs to rely on the Shadowhunter for healing. Has a bit more mana still left. Big heal wave coming in right there. But the one and only shaman goes down. And more towers are coming for FoCuS.
FoCuS getting closer and closer to victory here, and that is a map that Fly initially picked to defeat his opponent on it. Wormel coming up now for some potential counter towers in the back, and especially Demolishers trying his luck in hero FoCuS, but even that is not working. Shadowhunter's trying to heal up, but he's so far away of everything. Clarity cancelled by the wolves, so FoCuS operating on multiple screens and leapfrogging forward with the towers.
Okay, more and more difficult here for Fly to play this with pretty much only melee. It's really hard to get into these towers. And yeah, a lot of headhunters went down, but they're remade easily. They arrive quite quickly. The rush distance here from base to base isn't that huge. And the shop finishing here is going to be a big boon for FoCuS in a moment. Fly knew this was coming. He thought he was ready, but seems like he wasn't quite. Trying to go for the hero kill. Last second. Hex coming in, speed scroll, everything, but the Farseer just barely survives. The heal potion comes through, and that might be the knockout blow.
Man, you know, a lot of the rings, it's Gandalf who says, "You shall not pass to the Balrog." Here it was a little bit different. The Fire Lord said, you are not killing my buddy over here. Moves in the way, and the Blade Master couldn't reach anymore. That was a life-saving move. And this is just a base in shambles. Fly just can't get an army up.
I feel like you're in my brain, Neo. Last night I was in a bit of a Lord of the Rings rabbit hole, and I was looking at maps of Moria. That was the first time I learned that the Endless Stair reaches from the depths of Moria all the way to the tippity top of the mountain to Durin's Tower. So we're on the same wavelengths today. I appreciate that. How can Fly get out of this now? He's trying with the hero kill again, going this time after the Fire Lord. He gets that kill, but it's only level 1 hero. Not really that crucial. Might be losing the hero himself in return. But no, he gets the blade and the shadow out of there. But again, everything's so super hurt, and now the headhunter count is extremely high. The FoCuS fire here is quite scary.
Exactly. FoCuS is doing this so well. Fly is trying his very best. But another burrow cancelled with all the headhunter damage stacking up. And this is also the Altar of Storms going down. My lordy, I am so impressed with FoCuS. I can't even put it to words anymore. Fly is completely out of lumber because he has to rebuild everything, then cancel everything. The peons are busy all the time. And all he got left is 2 heroes, 3 grunts, and a dream that could turn to a nightmare very soon.
It seems like hero kill is the only way to do this. Go for the Hex speed scroll, chase after the Farseer, take him out, and then kill 1 Headhunter after the next, I guess. Blade Master doesn't have that much damage, though, to be fair. Thing is now, Boros are getting attacked. It's a stronghold and the lodges which are taking damage. So I guess Fly does have some time. But time for what?
Yeah.
Can't even produce at the moment.
He has to use a potion while doing basically nothing. There's mana for a Windwalk. And he gets out again, man. This shopkeeper is working overtime. 24/7 Voodoo Lounge. But it's not Black Friday, man. This is all super expensive.
Reinforced defense is just barely finishing in time. Now the Farseer is a bit too far out. I wonder if he should have gone for the Hex right there. Could have perhaps found a hero kill, but it would have been close, I guess. Wouldn't have been a sure thing by any means. Speed scroll activated again, saving this one. Fly very close on the level 3 Shadow. Could that change something? It's hard, man. It's just such a hard position now with these towers here.
This must be so exhausting. They're fighting for 5 to 6 minutes straight. No break, really. Fly is taking a breather for 2-3 seconds to get some items, but now the Voodoo Lounge is gone. No more Shaman, no more Purge, and no more solutions against these summons, and of course no slow either if he wanted to go for that hero kill. There's a mana push on the Farseer, there's a heal potion on the Farseer, fully aware that hero focus might be a thing. But I think, what's the way out for Fly?
Lining up next to the Farseer, here we go. Use the mana potion, Chain Lightning coming in, trying everything for this hero kill, but the Blade Master might be the first one to fall here, hoping for the crits.
Soulburn!
He's not getting them.
Dead he is, and the winner of game number 1 is FoCuS. What a performance, really. This is top-notch Orc Mirror.
Yeah, that was fantastic execution here by FoCuS. I gotta say, like, the decision making during the star rushes, if you make a single mistake, like, it's Fly we're talking about. This guy, back in the day, was getting tower rushed every single game by human with kit towers, and he was holding a lot of them and making it look incredible with his holds. But here against FoCuS, couldn't do enough against the FoCuS, who knew exactly everything he needed to do in terms of pulling back on time into the towers every time, because the towers were pretty far. Like, the base wasn't under siege from the towers. The towers were just there to cover the units at the back and also create the threat of demolishers coming in, which actually never happened. And on the other side, Fly really struggled getting any heal salves going because FoCuS did such a good job sending wolves to cancel those all the time. So great execution. And FoCuS, ever since he had a child, he's like a man on a mission. Apparently that's the secret to taking your game to the next level, guys.
I feel so, like, this was the case for Colorful as well. Like, his rise really started when he became a father. We asked him about this in interviews. He said, yeah, man, I gotta provide for family now, taking everything a little more serious than before. And
Gotta put some food on the table.
We gotta put some food on the table, exactly, man. That's, I mean, FoCuS, I don't think he was taking things lightly before, but maybe extra motivation, you know? The college doesn't pay for itself.
Yeah, I wonder what it's going to mean now for the hero choice and the strategies moving forward. It seemed like Fly was having a pretty good early game there. He killed 2 headhunters, he got some experience, he got a pretty quick level 2, and he made sure that the Farseer wasn't too strong when the push was arriving. But then he still lost it in the end. I think the big problem here was the building placement. Why were there 2 burrows up in the front? You kind of want to have 1 burrow in the front to throw in the peons if you need, but you don't want to overexpose too many burrows. And that was the big problem here for Fly. He lost way too many burrows at the beginning and then was having a big problem here. So even on the top level, base build can sometimes bite you in the butt. And I wonder if it's going to be looking differently now on Echo Isles, but Echo usually a great map for sniping items early on with a Blade Master at the Magi, for example. So this could be a return to the Blade, maybe by both as well.
Yeah, but... Oh, sorry, Todd, go ahead.
The fact that they went for this in game 1 perhaps tells the whole story for the entire best of 5 here, with Fly attempting over and over to go for Blade and FoCuS just trying to counter it as much as possible with Farseer Headhunter. Of course, on some maps, I think FoCuS might mix in a Blade Master, but the first game went well enough for him to maybe say, all right, I can just go Farseer Headhunter and just power rush this guy, like, and there's not much he's going to be able to do about it. We'll see. On Echo Isle, probably one of the better maps for him to mix in Blade versus Blade, but I kind of feel like out of Fly, we're only going to be seeing Blade Master here.
Yeah, and as I said, leading into game 1, with FoCuS, I feel like he's just rolling the dice currently. It could exactly be what you said, Todd. It could be he's expecting a Blade Master and feels super comfortable in playing Farseer against it. And if that's the case, well, then Fly, get ready for yet another defense. The Korean is up 1-0 if he wins this map as well. There's gonna be 3 match points in a row. Fly has to strike back. There we go, everybody. This is map number 2. This is one of the most beautiful maps we get in the entire scene. This is Echo Isles. No?
Enjoy it while you can. Enjoy it while you can.
Yeah, come on.
Not much longer. Not much longer.
Are you teasing anything, Remo? Maybe a little shake up?
We have been considering a new map pool update for DreamHack after this season. I'm going to be talking about that with the admins, and there's going to be some discussions, yeah. Because we do have new maps in the pool, and now a new map, no hero, excuse me, also for FoCuS. He's going with the Blade Master here. Not going to go Farseer Headhunters all the way. On Echo Isles, going to go for the Blade after all. Echo Isle is a very good map for sniping some items here and there. You can go for the first claws very easily. You can snipe them at the natural. You can also creep the Mercamp very easily and the Magi in the middle. It's very tempting to go Blade Master here. And I think most importantly, it's a very worked out map. Especially that. You know exactly what you have to do at what time with the Blade Master. You have been playing this map for like 15 years. Which is a big problem with the new maps for the orcs. They don't have quite this knowledge yet for perfect movement. But here, they've been playing this basically since they were little boys. And listening to K-pop and Ash Ketchum. So, they know what to do.
Why would you listen to Ash Ketchum?
Don't you remember his Pokemon songs back in the day? They were hot as fire, man.
He was the one singing it?
In my mind. As a kid.
Okay, yeah, fair. Were you one of the guys who knew the poker rap by heart? I certainly was. Glorious days.
Honestly, I like the rock songs much better. Already back then I was like, oh man, this rap is a little weird. But, what was it called? In Germany it's called Vertania City, but I think in English it's different. But epic bangers there. Epic
exactly, man. I gotta admit, I owned the LP.
Hell yeah.
Oh man, what do we got though? Gloves of Haste again for Fly. It's the second time he finds this item. Moving south, interestingly, with a shop position at the middle. Okay. Wait. Mercenary camp? This early? No. Yes? Is he sniping the Renegade like he did on AZ?
I gotta disconnect right now. Unfortunately, I can't see.
Ah, damn. Okay, I'm gonna take the lead, Mr. Remo Demo. I got your back. We, have a mercenary camp, but FoCuS sees this. This is such an out-of-the-norm move by Fly, but FoCuS is well aware. Oh, no, the creeps. Oh, no, this game could be over in a bit. The creeps are slowing down and bashing this grunt. If you lose a grunt in the early game, that's basically GG. Ooh, the Shadow Priest is trying to heal. He's doing his absolute best. But I guess the Blade Master is just a little bit better. Can he at least deny? No! Oh my god. +5 damage on that Blade Master as well with the claws of attack. Fly couldn't even finish that. Now Fly is blocking himself with the grunt. It's an utter disaster for the Chinese. Yes, he gets a grunt in return, but I guess he's losing his second one as well. Oh man, he needs perfect micro. At least a deny. No, no, no. This is one of the worst early games I have ever seen in this matchup on this map ever.
And this is FoCuS showing up prepared here. He knew exactly how much Fly likes to do these mercenary camps here, sniping the Renegade Wizards. He did his research and showed up perfectly on time for it. This is not a random timing, you know, that he was looking for. No, like he knew that Fly very well might be there, and he punishes him perfectly. Look at what Fly does immediately after. He's like, okay, well, you stop that. How about you try and stop that Ogre Magi here from being stolen at the top? Now he's gonna get snared up there, and he'll know immediately.
But, I mean, it's not for free. FoCuS can do something on the map as well, and he's stealing one of the biggest creeps on Fly's side of the map. Gets a Berserker, and the Pendant of Energy for the Shadow Hunter is amazing. The Berserker will speed up creeping in the meantime. I mean, I don't want to count Fly out after what we've seen in the group stage, but this looks a little unwinnable. His gold is down the drain. He can't even build a beastery or a lodge. Or
All right, boys.
At least he got the Shadow Hunter, but oh, what a disaster.
I'm back in. Had a little bit of a NetEase disconnect. All right. Did anything relevant happen?
You know, just one of the worst early games in the history of this beautiful computer game.
Yeah, that's a rough one. I think he also lost the Berserker just a second ago. Bit of a yikes, but you know, I'm always a glass half full kind of guy. You know, always see the good in people. So I see the good in the Blade Master as well. Experience, dead even, right? That's pretty good. Shadow Hunter not delayed by that much. Oh, but this would be great for FoCuS now. If he can also creep his own Merc Camp for a quick level 2. But he's going to play a little bit slower here. Go at the green first. Doesn't want to get jacked too hard. I like that choice, you know. He knows he has a decent lead here. Don't want to throw that away.
Never would he ever. Gloves of Haste now as well. A little bit more attack speed. Shadow Hunter is close to the Mercenary Camp. Yeah, he can play it a little like backseat style now. Reveal just a tiny bit too early, but FoCuS also a little bit too late to the party, but maybe not for the Berserker. Gotta be a little careful as the Shadow Hunter is coming in, maybe with Hex, doesn't want to risk it. And why would he? It's just mistakes like these that would bring Fly back into the game. Creep speed should be a lot faster for FoCuS. He should have the tier 2 buildings up earlier, which is absolutely the case. End Snare started, Walkers coming. It's a little bit of a different game than game 1. So this is the classic vintage Orc Mirror. Same heroes, same units. And then there's a fight brewing, but it might take a little while until then.
Guys, how about this base by FoCuS? That's the most amazing thing I've seen in a while.
Because everything is so protected, or?
Yeah, like the buildings are perfectly safe inside, and then the units will never get blocked. They'll just rally out, like at the Altar.
There we go. Blade Master in trouble. Has more mana. Speed scroll. Wait. Oh, what? He had dust. And there's End Snare. When it rains, it pours. Creeps woken up. Wait.
Oh my god. That dust. That dust! How long? How long? How long?
Hex!
Oh, second charge. Okay.
Yep. And the Chakrams.
Oh no! No way!
No, Chakrams kill him. Oh my god. So he lost 2 grunts in the early game. He lost his creep. He lost his Blade Master. He lost his Berserker at the Mercenary Camp. What did Fly even get done? I mean, the Magi in the middle, I guess, but this is a dream Orc Mirror for the Korean.
Honestly though, FoCuS lost 2 units there as well. He lost a Raider and a Berserker. That was kind of costly. Of course, so is losing the Blade. Experience-wise in the Shadow, we're kind of even. Like, it's amazing how much Fly has lost here, and it's still sort of playable. By the way, God, I'm also looking at this main base. I also like how it's set up for FoCuS, but isn't this Walker gonna be blocked? It might be blocked in the main, unless he chops down the tree here perfectly, we'll see. But perhaps more importantly, peons are moving out of the main. It's time to fight, boys. Pick up some heal scrolls, and let's go.
Well, only one shop, of course. We got the trifecta completed on FoCuS's Blade. Picks up the tome, hero of Twitch chat. Fly sees this coming. His Shadow Hunter is not level 3 yet. FoCuS is. Plus he got that sweet pendant. Can Fly hold this? He's going tier 3 when he sees the attack. Okay, now cancels it. What? This is a little counterintuitive.
12 XP! Man, if he had just gotten 1 more kill on the Shadow, he would be level 3 here. That would be such a big difference maker. Of course, it would still be tough, but maybe playable. But without that level 2 here. I thought there was something still up at the green in the north, and he might be getting level 3 there, but no, not quite the case. And now, inferior healing, inferior damage. Good luck, Fly.
Okay, towers again. Just like Taker back in the day. FoCuS is killing 1 unit after the next, 2 down. Walker doesn't look healthy. The second Walker doesn't look healthy. The Kodo is in FoCuS fire, and he saves his run to the left-hand side thanks to Spirit Link. That's a little easier. End Snare on that Kodo that will free the Raider. Fly is doing a decent job in keeping the Walkers alive, but man, this is This is one of the roughest games. There we go. That took him the entire fight to get 12 experience points.
That are about to fall. Hex. Couple of right clicks.
No
That's it.
chance
Second hero hits the
at
deck.
all.
That seems like it should be game. Towers getting closer to completion. Might be getting cancelled, but again, lots of damage being taken by Fly. Not giving this up yet. He has a significant supply deficit. But for the Blade Master now, if that hero falls, that must be game. But there's one more Windwalk to get out. Gets one more kill as well. FoCuS was running out of mana, but very beautifully went for the shop in the back. Now he's going to have clarities and mana potions. And looking for more and more kills.
I really like the shop timings, and now it bites Fly a little that his shop is so far at the bottom. He has to go all the way there to stack up on clarities and mana potions. In the meantime, FoCuS just takes one step back, buys everything he needs, and continues to dominate this game. I really like the shop timings, man. It is a beauty. Was the case on Last Refuge, is the case on Echo Isles. Fly is trying with a quicker transition into Demolishers to help with the towers, but that gets intercepted as well. And the Demolisher got demolished.
Burrow's also very exposed here. No reinforced defenses. They are made of paper. Especially with the magic damage here of the water, it's going to take it out quite quickly. The Kodos have gotten a couple of decent devours off, but they're always getting taken out right away. If the Blade Master does as well, that's it. And it is. One more right click was necessary. GG is called. 2-0 lead for FoCuS.
That base was beautiful, guys. I was mesmerized by its great execution by FoCuS. Honestly, going into the series, I was like, oh, I think I would probably favor Fly, you know, a little bit. And FoCuS is like, no, be quiet, Todd. Like, you don't know what you're talking about. I'm going to dominate this guy through and through. Bossy ahead into the towers, game 1. Game 2, he just waits until the blade oversteps, which, I mean, it's not the first nor the last time we've seen that. Punishes the overstepping on the other side of the map, and then he's like, I can just tower rush you. You lost blade level 3. There's no way you can hold against the attack. And he's on the money with this. It took forever for him to lose his first unit against the Shadow, which just wouldn't get level 3. And Fly is not looking nearly as good here as he did in the groups. FoCuS, he has yet to drop a map, right, in this tournament. Yeah.
That is
on every map.
Absolutely correct. We've seen this a bit in Europe and the Americas, of course, but for Asia, this is really, really rare to see. And I gotta say, FoCuS, as nice and humble he is as a person, I am super scared of him. He delivers on the maps big time today. And now it's Fly against the ropes. He needs to win 3 maps in a row against this FoCuS. We give him some time to rethink his actions, and then we have match points for the Korean after a little break. Back at DreamHack, everybody, where Fly is facing elimination. The group stage went kinda well for him, where he fought through the lower bracket, but the dominator of Group C is the dominator of the first game here in this Orc Mirror. Oh man, what can Fly do to possibly come back on the next map that is Northern Isles?
I don't think there's anything simpler than just play better. I know it might sound, very general of a statements to make, but there's just too many mistakes here and there. I think from him, this is not really always necessarily the level we're used of seeing him play at. And FoCuS' execution today is on point. I do think that Fly will persevere with the Blade Master here, most likely. We're headed to Northern Isle. I'm feeling a Farseer here out of FoCuS. I feel like, as long as it's not Echo Isle, we might see this Farseer against Blade Master a lot of the time, but real opportunity for either player to start mixing in different strategies and styles as well. But yeah, I do think it's going to be a Blade against Farseer matchup.
All right, if you say so. We'll see if Fly follows. Love how we got you as a former world champion on, and your expert analysis is just play better. I can do that myself, as a backseat gamer that I am. But yeah, you are definitely right, man. Maybe not taking too many risks, which is not too common on this map anyway. So yeah, we've seen crazy comebacks and momentum swings in the scene this year, last year. So I'm really curious how this goes now. Can Fly fight back, make this a series, or will it be all FoCuS with the clean sheet in the next round, man? This is gonna be do or die for Fly. Who's now spawning in the bottom left-hand side? Who pressure is on, man? He tried to be cheeky and he tried to be smooth on Echo, and that backfired so hard after he probably didn't expect that tower rush on Last Refuge either. So he needs to have a better read. And remember the previous Orc Mirrors Remo that we casted by Fly? It felt like he knew everything that his opponent would be doing. He guessed all the reads right, even though his opponent was playing random. That sixth sense is missing today.
Yeah, something's off, I gotta say. I wasn't expecting FoCuS here to pull ahead. In fact, I was expecting Fly to take this in an even series, but now we're staring down the barrel. This might be a 3-0 for FoCuS potentially. But doesn't have to be by any means. Fly can still bring it back. He has the caliber, the class to do this. Certainly, if he plays it well, as again we have the two very distinct, unlike heroes meeting up against each other again. The agility carry, the Blade Master on the one side, and FoCuS again with the Farseer, the intelligence, harassment, mid-game hero on the other side with the Headhunters, of course. And this map could be looking a lot different from Last Refuge. This is a great map for quickly creeping up on, even for a Blade Master. If you just play very defensively, creep triple green into orange, you can get a fast level 3. And if you have level 3 Blade Master with a lot of mana, you can hunt down those Headhunters also very, very well.
Yeah, that is absolutely true. With great movement that Fly certainly has, he can do that. Sometimes sacrifices the Blade Master on purpose just to get a little bit more damage out. Lightning Shield could potentially be put to good use, but I think he's gonna sell it for something better down the road. Fly moves out with the Grunt. Got a Ring of Protection for his efforts. Not too great, but against Headhunters, little damage mitigation is never wrong. So slow and tame early game by both of them. Nobody's really rushing.
Yeah, I wonder how much creeping exactly is going to be done, especially by Fly. FoCuS probably just wants to be left alone, creep level 3 first, and then he's going to be really strong with those level 2 wolves. Fly normally the guy who wants to be aggressive at some point, sometimes a bit over-aggressive, as we've seen in the past. Creeping over at the Murloc now, wants to get the consumable here. Lightning Shield for him could be quite nice against Headhunters potentially, and it is Lightning Shield, could also use it to creep. Alright, we're seeing that here. And could use that also to creep up his natural possibly quite easily to get more experience, more items.
He does have selves. It does take some time to heal this Grunt up, but later on for sure. Slippers also an item that he's very, very thankful for. RNG's is wants to see more Orc Mirror Remo.
And if he doesn't get the good items with the RNG, he's going to buy them. Claws of Attack now on the blade. This is where it gets a little bit hairy for Fly. He's looking for the Farseer. He's trying to take out some Headhunters ideally, but doesn't find him. And if he doesn't find him, he doesn't want to waste all his time. Going to go for more creeping now on the other side. Could use the Lightning Shield here. No, never mind. He sold that before. Can't use the Lightning Shield here now. So this is going to be favoring FoCuS quite a bit, I think, because FoCuS creeping in the middle, going to get plenty of experience here and a big item, and get that coveted level 3.
Health Stone it is, not the greatest. You kind of want mana. Scroll of the Beast can be nice for a Headhunter build. Even Book of the Dead or One of the Wind could be better ones. But you know, a little bit of HP regen might save you a self or saves you in a fight, so it's never too bad. Claws of Attack was bought for that Lightning Shield at the marketplace, and he found the Pendant of Energy, so Fly continues to find good stuff along the way. Tier 2 finishes, FoCuS scouts the timing, sees, okay, you're tier 2 hero immediately, but it's time that it's getting hot in here again. Shout out Mr. Novopashin. The peons are coming as well. What's he waiting for? Oh, the gold, I guess. So he has to fight this now in the middle instead of tower pushing into Fly's base, right? Double kill for Fly immediately.
What a speed scroll. Takes out 2 units, gets the level up, and the level 3 here is huge. Yeah, the tier 2 wasn't quite finished yet. Of course, with the Headhunter build, you're going to have a slower tech, and that's why the Fire Lord here comes out not quite as fast as he would have liked it to be. And here we go. That's the push again. Oh, the grunts walking into the Headhunter army again. Oh, Fly with a huge mistake, gifting away that grunt due to poor movement.
Again, it's also free hits on the lava spawn. Requires a certain amount of hits against units, and then it splits and becomes twice as effective, of course. Plate Master tearing down the towers, but that is damage, and it's not ending up on units. This could still work for FoCuS, for sure.
This time only one burrow is exposed in the front. That's important. Pendant on the ground! Oh my goodness. That Shadowrunner was in trouble right away. Blade Master is revealed, by the way. Thankful now for his Ring of Protection. Blade Master trying to take out the tower solo while the lava spawn are running out. That's pretty smart.
Yeah.
One lava spawn here should be running out before the split.
And this time, the Dispel is coming in way sooner for Fly. And he can produce. Like, he's gonna get the spell a million years faster than our last refuge. Blade Master is kind of low, so is the Fire Lord. Does he have a potion? He absolutely does. Crits for 90. We do have 3 lava spawns, so this one was splitting before it expires, and then of course the duration resets as well. And all of a sudden, Fly is down to 24 supply.
More and more grunts going down. Uh-oh. Lava spawn here, about to run out.
And they
one
split
of them,
again.
2 of them at least.
This one extinguished, but that was only one. And he's focusing that peon again, and oh my. That is not Fly serious, but he's still fighting strong. That was the Healthstone consumed, goes for the Shadowhunter to get him out of there. Blade Master has no mana, needs the healing here. Oh, he's surrounded by summons and the Headhunter, and he's falling, gets zapped. FoCuS shocks the world and gets a 3-0 over.